Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Claudia and I am ecstatic to be in this day with my cousin Vicky. And Vicky is going to bless and grace us with her presence because she is magnanimous to know, and I think she has a lot to share with us today, and she's been sharing with me all week, and you should be graced in that way too. Vicky, how are you?
I'm good.
Oh my gosh. Great. There's so much to ask you, Vicky. Let's start with where you are going to be on YouTube, because Vicky is a former YouTuber.
Well, I dabbled with it a little bit and made like 1 or 2 videos, but I'm at a point in my life now where I have so much to share, and I'm learning from people around me. I'm learning from other YouTubers, and now I'm a mother of 3, and there's just so many layers in my life right now. There's so much that I've experienced, and I thought how cool it would be to document it and share it with the world. So you can look out for me real soon. I'm coming with a YouTube page. I don't know if I'm gonna use my old one or start a new one, but I'm really excited about that, and I want to thank you for encouraging me to do that.
Thank you so much. Tell us some of your fave YouTubers, because she started talking about one family and it just occurred to me now what the name is, and that's the Maze Lee. The Maze Lee. Tell us who you watch on YouTube.
Yes, I do watch Maze Lee and their family. Yes. Family dynamic. Yes. They're just beautiful. They're a unique couple.
Yes, they are.
I love watching them. I love how they put their videos together.
Oh gosh, I do too.
I love their house. I know they have a new house. Yes, they do. And it's beautiful and big, and her from sharing how she homeschools to how even her sister sometimes she features her sister. And then I think one time I was watching and they were taking bike rides somewhere, and I'm like, it's just inspiring. I've watched I don't remember, I think, but it's the McClure twins, their parents. Yes, I've watched them. I used to watch Ducky's sister. I'm sorry, I'm not good with remembering names. And
Jamie's, she was Jamie's wife. Let me see, Nikki Thought.
Yeah. I used to watch her. Beautiful woman.
Oh my God.
I think I watched her. She was like pregnant with her first baby at first. And I think she has another one right now.
Yes, she does.
But who else I watched? I watched Keisha Charmaine. I watched her all throughout her lock journey, especially since I was locking. And I watched Neffy Frofro.
That natural hair. Okay, she is hilarious.
Yes, she has like a British accent.
Yes, I remember her.
I watched. She's beautiful. Yes, she is. And she shares some beautiful things. I watched some of her vlogs, like some of the trips she takes. She calls it holiday, vacation.
Yes.
But yeah, I watch a variety of YouTubers, and I love it. Sometimes I watch people cook, like what I eat in a day.
God. Yes, I love those videos.
I just love it. I love YouTube.
I do too. YouTube University is really what it is. It connects us with the world.
Yeah.
Guys, Vicky's hair is absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to give you guys a close-up of her hair. Let's see. We can bring her into you. How long is it now? Past bra strap, is it not?
I would say so, yeah. The beautiful thing about my lock journey is it started with the birth of my first child. I didn't even realize I was pregnant at the time when I first got them put in. But yeah, I realized afterwards, as I'm going through the locking process and things like that, I realized soon after getting them installed,
Yes.
I'm pregnant with Zuri.
Huh.
So, and she's 4 now. So I've had my locks as long as I've, you know, first became pregnant.
Oh my gosh.
Sometimes I think of cutting them, but I think I might keep them for a while. I keep telling myself I'm gonna do at least 7 years. 7, the number of completion. So, and I think this is my 5th year.
Yes.
I think, if I'm doing the math right. Yeah, Zuri will be 5 soon, so yeah.
That's right, she told me.
But yeah, my locks have been like a beautiful thing for me. Beautiful. Before that, I went natural. Going 2011, I went natural. So I had been dealing with my own hair, unchemically altered and things like that for at least 5 years before I did my locks. So I knew what my hair was like. It was cool. But yeah, I might cut it at 7 years. We'll see what happens. Or maybe I'll go 10 years and cut it. I don't know. But
your locks are so luscious and thick. It shows me the magnitude of how healthy they are.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not thinned out and broken and at the ends. It's just beautiful. This is like what you would want your hair to be if it were locked.
Yeah.
Why is the color lighter on the end?
I used to dye it a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, I used to dye it a little bit, then I kind of stopped, but it's kind of cool the way it's kind of dyed at the end.
Yes, the highlight at the end.
Yeah.
I love that. So do you do different styles and looks with it?
I do.
When you feel creative?
When I feel creative, but usually it's just something loose, like this, or, you know, something quick, because, you know, I have 3 kids now.
Look, there's very little time for all of that
there
hair
really
creativity.
Yeah. I have 3 babies now, so it's like I just need a quick get up and go, quick do. Another thing of why I don't really style a lot is because I'm kind of tender-headed.
Oh.
Yeah, even if I put it in like a loose ponytail, after a while, just it being in that position, it'll the pressure, I'll feel tension on my scalp.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, so that's another reason why I don't really style it too much either, or get it styled, because you know, I can't take that
pressure.
Pressure.
Well, tell us a little bit about your hair journey. Were you ever, I don't want to say bald-headed, but were you ever, how did you go from what to what?
I did the big chop. So I graduated from college with my master's. Right before the graduation ceremony, I chopped off my hair. I was just at a place where I was just kind of tired of relaxing it. I was tired of dealing with the insecurities of like it growing from the root, and then, you know, I'm still having just looking crazy, you know, going to the gym, being afraid to work out, being afraid to sweat, being afraid to get caught in the rain. That stuff was just kind of ridiculous to me, and I was tired of it. And you know, I have seen women before with their natural hair, or maybe they chopped it off, or they were wearing it real low, and they just look beautiful. My mom had done it one time, and before I even cut my hair off, and I thought she looked beautiful, and she kind of inspired me too, and she doesn't even know it. She doesn't even know that she inspired me to do that. My boyfriend inspired me, because I kind of talked to him about it before I did it, and he was like, you look good with anything you do, anything you want to do, I think you should do. Relationship goals. So I cut off my hair, and he was like, wow, you really did it. So it was really short, and he used to like line me up in the back while it was still short. Love it. So he would like line me up with the clippers, and then it started growing out, and then I was kind of known for my big, like I would wear a fro a lot, and I was known for that.
Wow.
And I got so many compliments. It was amazing how many people loved my hair, and to think that it was something I was at first uncertain about. Because another thing I thought about is, you know, I had just graduated from college.
Yes.
And I thought about going on job interviews and how I'd be received, and whether or not they'd want to, you know, hire me. And I think something Daryl said that just encouraged me to just do what I wanted to do was, well, if it's a job that doesn't want you to rock your natural hair, is it a job that you really want anyway?
Amen.
You know, if it's, you know, if you can't be yourself, you know, then why even
vie for that position? Right.
So I thought that was real. Right. So I was like, you know, you're right. So I did what I had to. I cut off my hair and let my hair, I was able to experience my hair as it was.
Yes.
You know, chemically unaltered. Wow. Just beautiful, curly, coily, kinky, nappy. Like, I loved it.
Love it.
I loved it.
Oh, I want to ask you about something that makes me smile. Your doula. Am I saying it right?
Yes, yes.
Your doula experience and where you want to go with that. Tell us about that,
so
please.
right now I'm actually a doula student. So usually a doula program is probably about 3-4 days or a weekend. But the doula program I am in is very unique. It's Black owned by this sister Sayana. And her mission is to, it's like a movement, it's like a revolution,
and it is
to kind of play our part in ending Black maternal mortality rates, ending you know, the racism, the systematic racism that exists in the health territory. So with her doula program lasts 18 months, right? And it was a long process getting in, because she makes sure she vets out what she needs to vet out. She wants sisters that are about it. You know, selfless sisters, sisters that want to build a real sistership, a real sisterhood, a real connection, a real relationship. So it's like a process getting into her program, and it's extensive. Like I'm behind on homework now, but I'm gonna catch up.
Yes,
it's
her day
extensive.
Is full.
Right now she's studying to be a midwife. There's not a lot of Black midwives in this area. And then, you know, so, yeah, she is taking all she's learned, and she's giving us that in this doula program. It's like she's going over everything. We're not gonna remember everything, but it's good to have that
historical background.
Right. She also, it's hands-on. So eventually we'll have to we'd have to witness a few births. We'd have to even go out and maybe, like, if there's an event, we'd have to, like, be at a table, talk about our program,
bring it to the community. I love
even
that.
A social justice piece, social piece, like when it comes to lawmaking or policy making and things like that. If we are, you know, some of us might be moved to want to do that aspect of it, you know, policy making and things like that, or pushing laws to you know, to better our to things to, like, help you know, Black women in giving birth and things like that. So it's a movement.
I see.
It's a revolution. Birth is a revolution in itself. So it's just inspiring to be around these people. Even right now it's virtually, but still we get on meetings, we meet on Zoom. Our classes are like 4 hours every time we meet. And then we have time to kind of just talk about where we are, you know, things like that. So That's the type of program I'm in, and it's the only program that I know. It's like, I don't think there's another program like
I've never heard of it. Yeah, but I've heard of the word doula, but I never heard of the programs and the training sessions to get you prepared to go out and do that. I heard you say something about services, that you might want to offer services later. I think that's essential. So that's like adding a layer of entrepreneurship around it.
Absolutely.
What are you interested in that sense?
All right. So just to define what a doula is,
yes,
quickly, and the program that I'm in, if you're interested, it's Earth Naturals Touch, Birth and Beyond.
Okay.
A doula is basically someone who. Now, first of all, you could have a prenatal doula, like while you're trying to get pregnant, someone, to kind of assist you. And then through your pregnancy and maybe postpartum, if you feel like offering that service, a postpartum service. So you can kind of set up your business as you like. A doula essentially is someone who is there with you, advocating for you, especially in the hospital or wherever you decide to give birth, or wherever who your medical person is. Just making sure you know all the information, because a lot of times when things come up, medical people or doctors or nurses will try to talk you into doing something without providing you all the information.
Oh, I love that.
Or they'll try to use scare tactics, and just by you knowing the information so you can make informed decisions.
Yes.
But a doula also might be hands-on. They might physically like comfort you, like my doula on my butt. Those back rubs, those lower back rubs were everything through my contractions. Particularly for Black women, because there's not as many Black medical people in the in the profession. It's nice to have another Black woman beside you.
Yes.
It's nice to just for someone who understands,
absolutely,
to be there with you as you're going through this transition, because it's a transition for you, and it's a transition for that soul that you're bringing into the world.
Amen.
But that's in a nutshell what a doula is. But you could, as a doula, set up your own business, offer what you want to offer, make it your own thing.
Yes.
I was thinking of birth photography.
Yes, you said that.
I think it would be beautiful, like if people wanted to have images of what it was like as they were bringing the life into the world, or videos and things like that. Those, I've seen some of those images, and it's
you did
beautiful.
that.
I did do that. I haven't seen mine yet. But but yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Just laboring and just watching that transition, getting that on film.
You make it sound like, hey, sign me up.